All right, welcome back, kings and queens, y'all. Today we are talking Porsha Williams, the Real Housewives of Atlanta star. Porsha is dating a woman after her divorce from Simon Gabodia. Ooh wee, we are going to talk about it. Some people feel like, okay, this is nothing new. We knew it. We believe Candy. Um, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Is this like something that you feel like is real for Portia? Has she had enough? Is she fed up? Is she dating women because she's had such horrible experiences with men? Or is she dating women simply because she likes women? Y'all, let's take a look.
So the people who I'm talking to now, it's just two. I've narrowed it down to two. Okay. Okay. And he is nice and she is nice. You both. You both. You both. But I really just wanted to make sure that these were normal people. And what I talked about my therapist the other day was I'm having a hard time opening up because they're not narcissists. And guess what narcissists do? They love bomb you. They do everything. They look perfect. They mirror you. And these people are not. They're challenging me. They're asking me questions. They're not letting me walk over them. They aren't just doing whatever they need to do to get into the relationship. And so I'm not feeling safe enough to open up yet. And so what I have to do is realize if you want something different, you have to also be different. I have to soften up a bit. I have to not expect a whole lot of elaborate things and overbombing. I have to expect someone to call me out from time to time.
For those of you who are just tuned in or if you're new to the channel, welcome to the palace. I am Queen Sheba. I cover a variety of hot topics specific to reality television, but most importantly, I hone in on the psychological and the behavioral traits of the Black experience.
Subscribe now.
Porsha Williams did not hold back. I think that's one of the things I like about Porsha when I say Porsha makes great television. Okay. I'm not sure if Portia's ever off, quote unquote, off. I kind of feel like Portia she's more of a reeled in version of Ray J, more of a cleaned up version of Ray J. Portia understands the assignment. She knows what sells, what to give, and Portia also knows how to protect her seat at the table as it relates to being a lead cast on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But recently, Portia revealed that she's dating a woman, and I am citing Us Weekly as a source, okay? Um, yeah. After she finalized her divorce from Simon, Portia said she's going over to the other team. I have a lot of questions. I want to know who the woman is. Does anybody know? I want to know who is this woman. I want to know if the woman is more feminine, if she's a lipstick lesbian, if she's out a stud, is she comfortable? I want to know if this woman has truly adapted to the LGBTQ plus, and I hope I said it correctly, lifestyle, or if this is something that she and Portia are new to and they're discovering together. Okay. I have a lot of questions. The second question I have, because I noted that Portia mentioned she's become accustomed to dating narcissistic personalities, that she's having a hard time being with regular people, both the man and the woman. Keep in mind, she says she's dating two people. I hope I'm just thinking out loud. Portia, I hope you're not the narcissist. I hope you're not the narcissist, because if you are actually the regular person and everybody else has been narcissistic around you, this should be a breath of fresh air for you, I would hope. So I'm going to sit back. I am going to watch this. I'm going to say train wreck, because I'm not sure how this is. It sounds like, you know what? At this point, Bravo, I have to be honest. It sounds like a dating show. Just give her a dating show. Give her a dating show. But yeah, Portia, she talked about her dating life during an appearance at New York's CultureCon staged. It was staged from October 4th to October 5th, and Portia's 44. Now, Portia, keep in mind you do have a young daughter who's very impressionable. I'm not saying you should, could, or wouldn't, but I'm just saying anything that you do it from a place of class. You do it from a place of make sure you do it in a very sophisticated manner. Okay, that's all. That would be my recommendation. And so the footage that I just showed you was a snippet that we saw on Instagram on Sunday. Yeah, 15 months. After 15 months of marriage, Portia filed to divorce Simon. And I don't think Simon will ever recover from that move. I don't. And she told the audience, listen, I'm free falling. And I am not only talking to one, but I'm talking to two people. And I've narrowed it down to two. And he is nice and she is nice. Now, Porsha, I don't know. I mean, or I guess they are aware now, right? I guess both of them are aware that you're seeing both of them. How do you do that? We need more deeds. I don't think she got the crowd reaction that she thought she was going to because it was a very candid moment and the crowd actually gasped. I think Porsha has a fan base that wants nothing but the best from her. They don't want to see Porsha out here being a city girl outside at age 44. Okay. And Porsha continued on and she said, I really just wanted to make sure that these people were normal. And what I talked to my therapist about, according to these are Porsha's words, what I talked to my therapist the other day was I'm having a hard time opening up because they're not narcissistic. And guess what narcissists do? They mirror you. And these people aren't that. They're challenging me. They're asking me all of the right questions, and they're not allowing me, Porsha Williams, to walk all over them. What are y'all's thoughts? Do you think this is a good move? Do you feel like Porsha should have just sat this one out and kind of let the ink dry on a on the marriage, on the, just oh lordy, the marital contract? You feel like it's too soon, or you feel like, you know what, this is a grown woman. She got this. She knows exactly what she's doing, and she knows what's best for her. But Portia split from Simon, who's 61, on February 23rd, okay? And the marriage was no, the divorce was finalized, I do believe, late June, early July. I could be wrong, okay? Hold on, let me take a sip of my coffee. Yeah, so Portia split from Simon February 23rd, and an insider told People magazine at the time that the breakup was unrelated to troubles experienced by the couple due to Cambodia's citizenship status. I still think Portia called ice on Simon. Nobody can convince me otherwise. But you know what? What goes on in the dark will come to light. And when you lie down with dogs, you will get up with fleas. And that's what you get, Simon. You were a married man. You chose to cheat on your wife, and you get what you get. Okay? Can't no right come from doing wrong. But yeah, Simon was eventually detained by ICE. That is hilarious to me. Portia out scammed the scammer. You got to give her a round of applause for that. I'm sorry. She got his behind back, okay? Yeah, so the Nigerian born native was deported back to his home country in June after spending several months in detainment. And even Simon doesn't want to be in Nigeria for whatever reason because he seems to have relocated to Dubai. And during a March confessional that featured on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Portia opened up about how quickly her relationship with Simon changed over their brief marriage. She said she enjoyed getting up in the morning and just thinking about what she could do to make him happy. And she thought he genuinely felt the same way about her. Yeah. But she said he was not real. She said Simon was not real at all. That was a mask. And as soon as they said I do, it completely fell off. But you know what, Portia? That's what you get because that was not your husband. Simon is going to hunt you for the rest of your life. And I believe that what you did to Simon is going to hunt him for the rest of his life. Um, it's a mess, okay? And their relationship, it grew more complicated in the months that followed their separation, with Us Weekly exclusively reporting in July that Simon filed a federal lawsuit against Portia, y'all. And he included in that lawsuit, he was asking for reputation, emotional distress, and humiliation damages of $500,000. It's given brokey. It seems like Simon is really trying to stay in her pocketbook, as the old folks would say. Portia denied these allegations, and they're still fighting. He's still filing motions. He didn't like the fact that Portia said he couldn't get it up. Okay? He did not like that. Portia came to the internet and strongly, heavily insinuated that he struggled with erectile dysfunction.